Every Man a King by Huey P. Long. Is that a right of life when the young children of this country are being reared into a sphere which is more owned by 12 men than it is by 120 million people? Ladies and gentlemen, I have only 30 minutes in which to speak to you this evening, and I, therefore, will not be able to discuss the details so much as I can write when I have all the time and space that is allowed me for the subjects. But I will undertake to sketch them very briefly without manuscript or preparation, so that you can understand them so well as I can tell them to you tonight. I contend, my friends, that we have no difficult problem to solve in America, and that is the view of nearly everyone with whom I have discussed the matter here in Washington and throughout the United States, that we have no very difficult problem to solve. It's not the difficulty of the problem which we have, it is the fact that the rich people of this country, and by rich people I mean the super rich, will not allow us to solve the problems, or rather the one little problem that is afflicting this country, because in order to cure all of our woes, it is necessary to scale down the big fortunes, that we may scatter the wealth to be shared by all the people. We have a marvelous love for this government of ours. In fact, it is almost a religion, and it is well that it should be, because we have a splendid form of government and a splendid set of laws. We have everything here that we need, except that we have neglected the fundamentals upon which the American government was principally predicated. How many of you remember the first thing that the Declaration of Independence said? It said, "We hold these truths to be self-evident, that there are certain inalienable rights for the people, and among them are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness." And it said further, "We hold the view that all men are created equal." Now what did they mean by that? Did they mean, my friends, to say that all men were created equal, and that meant that any one man was born to inherit $10 billion and another child was born to inherit nothing? Did that mean, my friends, that someone would come into this world without having had an opportunity, of course, to have hit one lick of work, should be born with more than it and its children's children could ever dispose of, but that another one would be born into a life of starvation? That was not the meaning of the Declaration of Independence when it said that all men are created equal, or that we hold that all men are created equal. Nor was it the meaning of the Declaration of Independence when it said that they held that there were certain rights that were inalienable, the right of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Is that right of life, my friends, when the young children of this country are being reared into a sphere which is more owned by 12 men than it is by 120 million people?